Hi guys, Truckerander here and welcome back to Production Line. So today what we are going to do on episode 4 is to start really making a profit. So to do this we are going to need to overhaul, speed up and relay out our production line. So to do this what we're going to have to do is research each of the individual specializations, split up the processes into smaller slots with less time to complete. So we will break this up into each different group along with paint, body, paint and engine. And then secondly we'll get our research going, and finally once our research is done, get the line running, hopefully before we go into the black and can't afford to run. So the first thing we're going to have to do in this episode is actually remove our current line. And we are going to do this now. Right, that is our current line gone. We're going to move these squares with the cars on. Yes, we have just lost some chassis, not a problem. Not going to worry too much. We are going to get rid of some of these powers. We do not need them as of the moment. So now research. What we need to do is I'm going to leave this one to finish up, and what I've done is pre-starting the video I've set it to finish researching all of these specializations so we can get our run. So they are on the way. We have 628,000 in which to do this. So once this completes here, we will force research the new chassis setup, and hopefully keep our money steady so we have enough money to build. We shouldn't have any power problems. We've got 3 power plants. We've only got 5 offices running and nothing else. I've left these down because we're going to try and reuse some of this track, try and save ourselves some money. We're going to run our chassis here, then we're going to have our 4 body parts, bring it around into our paint, engine, accessories, and then back out up through our export. So here goes. I'm going to speed up time so our research can get underway, and like I say, hopefully this number here, $628,647, won't drop too far in the run up to researching. I'm actually hoping it doesn't drop below 600,000. We should just about have enough to get our first run going. Right, so there is our, I'm not going to upgrade this yet, that's our new power efficiency, but we need every penny we can get our hands on for the new line. So we need to research chassis now. So all that does, basically there isn't a lot we can do because we need to slowly build in this new line, and we have to do it every step on point. Like I say, we have 619,000, which will drop obviously as the hours go by as we pay interest on our loan. But hopefully we can work on this and get our new line up rather quickly. This is something I could have done earlier, but I did this in my achievement save, which worked well. But I want to try something different on this save, so now we are going to slowly, as you can see, start building our axles, start building our fuel tanks, building our undercarriages, all as a separate entity. Now hopefully this is now switched to body, which it has, so we will very shortly we'll get our chassis in, our body in, and our paint. Now once I've got those 3 started, I will actually once I've got those 3 researched, I will actually start to put the line in. I don't want to put the new line in until we've at least got those 3 researched, just in case we lose too much money. Obviously, like I said, we are paying hourly interest on current loans. We've got a 140k line, which I'm hoping will go up a little bit to get us through if need be. Right, so there's our body. Now this should have switched now to paint. Brilliant. I want to see the new sign on all of these as quickly as possible. We are now down to 509, so we've lost 35,000, 37,000 since we started the video. So hopefully, I don't know whether we should start. Let's have a look at the prices of these. We've got 40, 56, 60, 72,000 for those. This is going to cost us, what we're looking at, 40, 16 is 56. So we're looking at 176,000 for the body. Paint, 60,000. Powertrain, 200. We're going to be very close, very close on getting this set up. We may even need to take that loan out. So, like I said, we've got to be very careful. Every little piece of this has to be planned right. So here goes. If that is now the engine, which it is, awesome. I'm gonna just run on normal play now. So chassis, fit axles. Like I said, I have to get all of this right so that we save money as best as we can. Undercarriage and fuel tank. Right. So that's that in. Now body, fit body frame. Fit roof. So yeah, we're using some of this old track. Fit doors. Now we need to get these connected here. So, right. We have got those three in now. Paint. Rotate. Oh yeah, we need to use a gap, don't we? Right, okay. Right, I didn't want to demolish too much of this track, but it seems like we're going to have to. So, paint undercoat. Dry undercoat. Paint finish. Dry finish. Get these connected up as well. Then we're going to need to leave a gap for polish, which I will research quickly as I can. Fit engine. We have we're going to leave a gap, haven't we? So we've got our powertrain, our radiator, our exhaust, wheel assembly. Then we're going to have to do a turn to get to our steering wheel. So we need to get these connected up. We are now down to 105,000 and we still have to get our accessories, which is on the way to being researched, and electronics. So we need 16 and 16 is 32, 48, which is 64, so 80,000, 110,000. So we are very close. Now I'm going to take this loan in the hope that this will give us enough to finish up. Oh, how much is the electronics by? 17, right, yeah. I'm going to take this loan and hope that this is enough. I might even... How much do we get back for these? Yeah, if need be, we can remove our power and bring our power back in. So what I'm going to do is, knowing that these will fit up here, I'm going to put our electronics bay... actually, we really need these to research. I'm going to speed up time. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to speed up the time. Get this research done as quickly as possible. Hopefully we won't lose any money during this. And then we can quickly put down... okay, we've got no resources connected. I've just noticed this. So, what are we? Where are we not connected? Ah, not connected to the next slot. Ah, okay. So, that's why we're not losing money, because we haven't actually started producing it. Right, quick pause the game. So, here we go. Let's get these in. So, fixed lights, fit horn, fit seats, fit windscreen, fit dashboard, fit electronics. Right, now that is all the run. All we have to do now is connect it up and hopefully have enough, like I say, to get us. Right, our run is connected. We've just got to get our resources in. We've only got 90,000. We need to get a car out of the door before that 90,000 runs up. This is going to be very tight, especially seeing as we're about to use some of our money to connect resource channels. Oh, this is going to get very tight. Here. Well, that should be everything connected to stockpile. Right, okay, so now what I'm going to do is actually cut back on the things that we've already got. And we're going to remove our research for the money, just to get the money back for now. And this should, yes, this is going to give us 136,000. I think that's going to be enough to get our first set of cars round all the way through the run and to the end in time before this money runs out for us to make our first set of cars. I'm even going to remove our power plants just to make sure. Okay, right. So I'm going to save it there. Where are we? Research, save. Right. Okay. We are saved. We're ready to go. Now our research, while that's happening, we could actually research the... where are we? Oh, we don't have more... Oh, there's something we haven't thought about. Oh, I haven't thought about. We haven't upgraded all of these, which is going to be expensive. But never mind. Let's see if we can get round. We have just saved. If need be, we can load, upgrade these robots, and maybe that will get us in line. So let's give it a go. I am completely nervous as to whether this is going to work. Here we go. Right, we've got chassis coming through. The good thing about this run, we'll see 3 or 4 cars constantly going all the way through, and all we've got to do is get this first car through the run, out the run, and sold before this money runs out, which is going to be extremely tight. We've got nothing else we can sell to keep us by. We've got a few bits here which are useless. We should get some money back for these. I've never on this game had to sell parts to get me through, so hopefully I know we've got no one to do the research. That's fine, we can give you someone to do the research in a minute. Right, we're doing well. Our cars are coming through, and as you can see, compared to our other line, we've got 5 stacked up, but the cars will move up a lot quicker. As soon as this car's through and to here, we'll have another one here. Hopefully we can get it so each section has constantly got a car in. This one could do with new robots to speed it up. So I'm going to buy them on these 2 to speed this one up. I really need a car in each of these sections. Is the price of our car right? Right, 35,000. This is our first car. We need this to get through and out and sold before we run out of money. If this works, we are on track to completely overhaul the business. And there you go. There is our first car sold. Our new production line is running very smooth. I was worried, but we're getting there. Now as our money goes up, I'll upgrade our robots, get our research team back in, get our power back in so we're not paying for power. And then we will end the episode there. So, again, thanks for liking and subscribing my videos, following me on Twitter. All of your feedback has been amazing. Before the end of this episode, I'm going to get our power and our research back in and carry on with our research. I've started looking into doing a prison architect playthrough. It's one of my all-time favourite games on Steam, so obviously I'm going to want to do something with that. The one thing that I really need to look at is the new update. I haven't seen update 13, I believe it is. So hopefully I can get a look at that before I get online and do my playthrough. Obviously I need to figure out the game a little bit so I know what I'm doing. We are making money. This is amazing. We are finally going to start breaking our way out of this hole that we've been in. Our money's going up. We should have enough now without worrying to start putting some power plants in. Again, saving us some money, so it's not going to cost us anything. Won't affect that. It'll actually help our profit. We are in the green. We are operating it up at 35,000. That is awesome. I'm going to get another power plant in and another power plant in. We need to get to 7,000 and we'll have no cost there. So once we reach 90 again, I'm going to buy another one, which shouldn't be too far off actually. I think we've got some got a car about to come through. We've got one here. Yeah. Once that car sells, we're going to buy one more power and we should be 100% through on the power. One car, sell. We've got 2 cars stacked up. Sell. We now have 3 cars sold. We're about to have 4 cars backed up. Come on, we need money. Right, is our price right? Market value, current price. I'm going to reduce this. We're not going to lose that much, and we're going to hopefully get the cars out the door. We have 4 cars that we need to go. Okay, right, they're going. They're slowly going. But this is good. It means we're producing well. We're getting cars in stock, ready to go. Right, there's our next power plant. That should put us in the 100%. How far out are we? 72277. Okay, so we're going to need one more. But for now, I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to get our research teams back in. How much are these? 49. Whoa, they're expensive. Okay, so we'll have one of those until we can afford it. Maybe that is where I went wrong at the beginning. Thinking about it now, I bought 5 of these. That's 250,000. Maybe that is why I struggled at the beginning. Maybe. I'll have to have a look into that. So, yep, let's now research it. What's going on? Why's that flashing? Research now. Does that stop flashing now? Yeah, okay, awesome. So, like I said guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to just slowly watch our money go up. I'm not going to rush too much now. We do need to upgrade all of our robots because like I said, we will see a lot more cars go through with the upgrades. We did upgrade these. Now to buy it all for everything is 3,204. Right, we're going to buy that. And to upgrade to number 2 is 4,000. We're going to buy that. 4,000. Right, okay, so hopefully these two. I really want to see a car in each of these at all times. See, we've got one here and one here. This one is slightly slower, 2 minutes. No, that's not 2 minutes. Oh, here it is, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. Whoa, that's what we need to do. We need to have a look at the market. We are producing 4 cars per hour. Brilliant. We've doubled since the beginning of save, where we were the last episode we were at 2. Our customers were a little bit higher than that, but that's not a problem. We've still got 12% of the market share, and our expenses are now looking like this. Rent and components are our biggest purchase as usual. Our debt, which hopefully we won't have to take on anymore, and we'll actually see our debt clear. That'll be awesome. Pink, we're looking at debt interest. Again, these two, the bane of my life, they need to go. Raw materials, not a problem. And wages. Obviously, we have to pay our people. So, as you can see, we're definitely raising our money now. I want to get in another power plant. And that will now give us at most of the time, completely 100% power, electricity, whichever it is. And we can now concentrate on upgrading just our robots. So to buy them all for here is 4,000. Yep, I'm going to buy those. 77 to upgrade all slots. Do we take that chance? We've got 2 cars, yes. Right, there we go. All of our robots are upgraded. Now we should see cars really start to fly out. We should have some paint upgrades as well, actually. Do we got? Yeah, there we go. 2,000, we can take that on the head. Ooh, predictive stock for everywhere. 36 predictive stock is good. Yeah, basically what I'm going to do is get all of these upgrades that are available slowly done, so we are running at best efficiency. We're going to upgrades. No upgrades down here. No upgrades here. Awesome. So, all our upgrades there. Ah, that's a good point. We can upgrade all of these, can't we? 28,000. Yes, we will do that. That's fine. We are now producing 9,700. That is awesome. Right, guys. So, recap of the episode. We have completely wiped out our old line. We've built in a new, quicker, faster line producing more cars per hour, more cars per day, more customers serviced, more cars built. We are now profitable, hourly and daily. We will slowly see our all-time profit come down, which is amazing. We have got 3 loans. One is we're getting there. We're getting there with that loan. This one's 6 days, 10 days, 8 days. See, the interest really makes a difference on your days. So we will wipe the debt out in no time, the way that we're moving cars. Now what we need to do in the next episode is look at our research, look at technologies, to start adding in some of the basic things you see on new cars now, like I say, with the anti-lock brakes and airbags and stereos, again, so we can create our second model. Now what I'm going to do when we come to our second model is have, obviously as you can see here, we have a lot of backlog here and then we have small drips coming through. So what I actually want to do is create another chassis line, another body line, but I'm going to bring that line, then I will probably run it this way and then run it into the engine here. Bit of a weird way to come around it. I would have liked more to put the engine into one side, but it's not a problem. We can run a line here, across, up, whichever way we can do it. That is what we're going to do. We are going to put in the second run and get on to producing a new car or a new model of the car that we're on. Right, guys, thank you once again for all of your views, all of your time you take out to spend on the channel to help me grow the channel. Please like and subscribe, share me on your Facebook, share me on your Twitter, help me grow the channel. If there's any games, as usual, that you want me to play, I will go through a playthrough, not a problem. Have a nice weekend, guys. This is Truck Randy. I will see you later.